Hi, welcome and thank you for joining me for the daily practice. My name is Elisa Garcia, and today I'm going to guide you through a short Vinyasa flow dedicated to grounding, rooting down, and anchoring. We're going to go ahead and begin at the top of the mat. Let's bend the knees, inhale here, draw the arms up through chair pose, push up, swan dive, fold forward. Knees can be bent or take any level of straight legs here. Inhale, hands can be on the mat or on blocks. Elbows can be straight or bent here depending on your comfort and height. Let's bring some motion in here. On our inhale and our exhale, let's begin to bend the knees and draw the tailbone down and draw it up. Let's balance here on fingertips and on our heels, drawing them back, allowing the head and neck to freely root down here towards the earth. Let's bring in a wave of movement here. And drawing up, let's bend the knees, take a hold of the elbows, and bringing a sway here into ragdoll. Hips are going right and left here. Feet are rooted and planted down. Toes are balancing, pushing the feet down into the mat here and outstretching the toes for balance. You can alternate lifting toes on each foot here as you swing and sway, then draw the tailbone up to any level of straight. Inhale here, let's come to halfway lift and fold forward, bend the knees, hands can come to blocks or the backs of the ankles here. And from here, I'm going to open my feet a bit wider and prepare to come down into a wide squat or Malasana squat. I'm going to inhale here. If you need to take any support or modification, please prepare to do so. And again, bringing in a movement, swinging and swaying here, right and left. Balancing on rooted, planted feet. And leaning back on the heels here, up on the toes, fingertips. And I'm going to begin to come down. Hands can be on blocks or on the mat. I'm going to inhale here and exhale. Bring my hands to Namaste at heart center. Looking down towards the fingertips here. Inhale and exhale, can fold forward here, allowing the head and neck to draw down towards the earth, rooting up here through the body, starting at the feet. Grounding, anchoring down, focusing our attention and our awareness into the earth and exchanging energy with the earth here so that we may experience revitalization in a short few minutes. And I'm going to bring tailbone up here, push up to mostly straight legs and balance on the back of the feet here, coming up on the toes here. Inhale, bending the knees, swinging and swaying. Bring the hands to the hips here and roll up here and come on up here through goddess pose. And bring my arms up here. Elbows are parallel to the shoulders. Shoulders drawing open here, fingertips up and outstretched. And inhale, swan dive, bend the knees. Fold forward and bring the feet closer together, hips distance apart here. And alternate straight legs forward and back. And here we're going to inhale and come up through chair pose here. Draw all the way up here and exhale to a back bend. Come back through center, release to namaste hands. Inhale, round of breath here, exhale. And focusing on my intention here to release energy down into the earth, to experience a cycle of charge here, rejuvenate, balance, and center. Inhale here, let's bring the feet together. Push the hands up, swan dive, fold forward. Bring the tailbone up, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold forward here. And hands come to the mat here or blocks, fingers outstretched, preparing to step back with the right leg onto toes here in a runner's lunge. Inhale here, balancing, wrists under shoulders here, head is in alignment with the spine, and releasing the right knee down here if this is comfortable. Rolling the toes over to flat feet, touching the mat here. And inhale, and roll the toes here, push up, back into runner's lunge, and extend the left leg back here and adjust in plank pose. Inhale, engaging the core, and exhale through push-up pose, coming down to the mat here. Releasing the forehead down to the mat if it's comfortable. Inhale. On the exhale, let's draw up here to Cobra Pose. Head and neck are back, shoulders are back. Gaze is soft and forward. Inhale here. On our exhale, let's come down to the mat. Preparing to push up to upward dog. Weight is on hands, wrists are under shoulders. Rolling through to downward dog. And inhale up on tippy toes. And drawing the heels down to the mat here. Pushing back, heels draw down and ground. Releasing energy here and drawing energy up. Inhale, releasing back. And exhale, let's come forward into tabletop, balancing on hands and knees here. Inhale, and exhale here. If you'd like to take tabletop on a pad or a folded blanket, please do that. Feel free to use blocks if you are more comfortable with blocks. From here, I'm going to allow the head and neck to release down if that's comfortable and available. Shoulders draw up here. They're over the wrist. I'm going to come down here into puppy pose. Allowing the head to come down here. And from puppy pose, I'm going to prepare to push up. I'm going to roll the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, push up to puppy pose. Heels are drawing down towards the earth, down towards grounding. And from here, I'm going to extend the right foot out. And extend the left foot onto toes, engaging the core and Dolphin Plank here. Weight is through elbows, toes here. Inhale and release down to the mat through Sphinx pose here, extending the toes out behind me. Inhale, again, weight is pushing down through the elbows here, balanced. Gaze is soft, head and neck follow the natural alignment of the spine. I'm going to inhale here. From here I'm going to release my elbows down here, for TV pose, lifting the legs, not putting any strain on the knee when you come up or down. And bring more movement here into the legs. You can cross the hands in front of you here, drawing the head and neck back, no strain here. And from here, I'm going to prepare to come down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the knees, lift the thighs off and extend out to toes here, and then relax down here. Roll. As you come down here, I'm going to adjust myself forward and release my head down to the mat here. Inhale. Exhale, extend the fingertips out behind me. Palms can face up. And we're going to go ahead and come back with hands at our side here. And we're going to draw up through Cobra Pose. Head and neck are back. Shoulders are up here. Gaze is soft. Rolling back down. Inhale. Open the hands. Push up to upward dog here onto the tops of the feet. Roll through to downward dog. Inhale. Come up to bent knees and tippy toes if you want. Draw the heels down. Relax down here. Pulling tailbone back. And on your inhale here, pull back and ground. And exhale, walking the hands forward here. Inhale. Another exhale. Let's allow the spine to roll down here. Allowing the head and neck to come forward here. And from here, I'm going to release down to kneeling if it's comfortable. And rolling the neck here and back. And coming into kneeling, I want to take a rolled towel underneath the knees, or put a pad or blanket underneath the knees, or sit on a block to lift the tailbone. However you like, whatever's most comfortable, or take another grounding pose. I'm going to inhale here, lift the head, bring the feet around here, and begin to prepare to come down here into full Savasana. Inhale, roll all the way back here. Head can come to the mat. And exhale, extend the legs here. Right leg can slide down. Inhale and exhale here. Releasing the hands here, down at my side. Palms facing up. Feet can come to open. And we're going to begin to fully ground and connect here on the mat. Connect with the earth. Feel the weight of the back body drawing down towards the earth here. Feeling comfortable here. Allowing the head to roll to the right. Head can roll to the left here. And back to center. Ankles can begin to open here. You want to release your hands to your abdomen, or place a pillow here to feel a little more weighted or grounded. Feel free to do that. Also feel free to take a pillow or a blanket or anything that makes you feel comfortable if you prefer full weight here on any part of your torso that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can recline here in full Shavasana if you're not in a restorative pose. Just listen to your body here. I'm going to come into reclined cobbler's pose here. Feel free to take that if it's comfortable, to allow the knees to draw down here. And let's meet back here on the mat shortly. Just give ourselves a few minutes here of quiet space. And anything that comes up, we can have the option to allow it to release. And if you're in reclined cobbler's pose, allow the knees to draw up and close with the hands helping the knees come up and extend into full Shavasana here. And from full Shavasana here, we can begin to awaken the senses by drawing in a movement into the fingertips and the toes here, beginning to allow the body to come back here and drawing the right knee up, drawing the left knee up here. Let's inhale, hug the knees. Allow the knees to come open to the right here. Come into the twist here to the right. Head can lean to the left. Let's inhale here, draw the knees into the chest, engaging the core, roll through center. Exhale to the left here. Head can come to the right. And inhale. Hug the knees. Exhale, begin to lean to the right again here with the knees and pushing up onto the left hand and coming up. Bringing the legs around to the mid or front of the mat here. In seated, easy pose, drawing the fingertips to the nose and releasing the head down. Let's Take a moment here to give gratitude for our practice, for grounding, for the ability to come back here, restore and rest, recharge and rejuvenate. Thank you for your time, for the daily practice, and we'll meet here again the next time you're ready. Thank you.